Chapter 61. Glenda's Pav. I charged at the demon hoping that Ser would follow my lead. Of course, being the trusting fool he is, it went according to my plan. After I struck her with my sword, I realized it didn't even hit her. What I hit was the ridiculously powerful barrier around her. It's fine, however, just as long as Ser comes to my aid I can still flee. Sure enough, he is right behind me, launching an aura-covered blade towards the demon. As he goes to strike her, I run away. As I do, I hear Ser calling to me. Ser, Glenda, defend yourself. She's right behind you. Glenda, huh. After that I feel a strong hit to my neck as I start to feel dizzy. My consciousness had started to fade as the demon spoke to me. Testarossa, you think I didn't know your plan? I know who orchestrated all this and why they did. You are going to be brought before my master to be judged by him. Rest now knowing you never stood a chance against any of us executives. I bet even that little child Venom would have been too much for both of you together. After she said that, Ser attacked her again from behind. Ser, damn it, what the hell are you? Testarossa, me, isn't it obvious? I'm a loyal servant of the greater god Rimuru Tempest, leader of the United Tempest Theocracy of Jura. We are the country that shall make sweeping changes to the world like a storm. Either work with us to protect the world or be blown aside by our might. There is no country alone anymore that can fight us by itself. For you to still be trying shows not only your failure to see our true strength, but also your lack of competence in intelligence gathering period. Ser, still annoyed with the answer, asked his question again. Ser, that's not what I meant at all. What are you really? You're no archdemon that I'm sure of. Testarossa, oh sorry, it seems I misunderstood your question then. I am the primordial white, as those others of the East quickly realized. I am also not an archdemon anymore, as you have guessed. I was once a demon peer due to the generosity of my lord, but have since evolved beyond even that level of power, as my demon lord Hockey proves. Demon hunter, a demon peer is low level. Thank good I chose to not fight after luckily recognizing her. Ser, it's true I barely was able to stand after she unleashed that bursted of Hockey, but I didn't know it was Demon Lord's Hockey. Even Valentine didn't have such strength when I fought him before. Is she really the one that caused those deaths to innocent civilians like the report said? That orb does lack hard evidence of showing her after all. But then who could it be? Testarossa, I see you are starting to understand what I'm getting at now. This little misquote is the one who likely killed those civilians against her own will, of course. The true culprits should arrive soon enough to hide the evidence. Besides, I need both of you alive, as my master instructed me to keep you both alive for some reason beyond my understanding. Ser, I can believe you not being responsible for the reason we're here, but I don't believe it was Glenda's doing at all. Clearly you are trying to deceive us, demon, and I won't fall for it. Testarossa, that is fine with me, human, but know that I'm still above anything you've ever seen except maybe Guy Crimson in terms of power alone. You stand no chance against me, a devil lord. The highest evolutionary branch of all demons. I shall fight you to entertain myself until those 7 fools arrive to hide the evidence of theirs. Reporter, this is big news. I must write this down for the world to know of the power Tempest holds. This is for sure going to hit the front page of the paper. Reporter 2, not if I write a better one than you do. I'll need to ask for an interview after everything. Calms down. How come they are so calm and not afraid? This is a threat to the world and they don't care at all. After seeing that, I decided to just pass out instead of trying to fight my drowsiness. It's better than fighting a being that even my master could T-win against. Hinata's Pav. Sensei and I have been fighting for some time since the others were captured. Even the other saints of the order were easily defeated with no effort on Tempest's part. One thing I wasn't expecting to see were so many high-ranking demons in Tempest's alone. All of them are clearly at the level of around an archdemon at the weakest. Worst still is they are the foot soldiers of the country. How is anyone supposed to face such a nation alone? But here I am doing that very thing. I haven't even seen Veldora or Milam appear yet and we already lost. Worse still, one of the other humans on the side of Tempest I saw defeat Renard with no effort. Even the Oni were stronger than the best humans had to offer. Yet no one died by the orders of Rimuru. He seems to be waiting for something, as he never even glanced my way once. After a while of fighting Sensei, it started to become harder and harder to not focus on my fight with her at all. Worse still, she knew I was and scolded me like I was still her student about my flaws at every turn. It made me feel like I was inadequate to even be fighting her, even thought I knew I could end this by activating my spirit armor at any point. But I wanted to believe that Rimuru would keep his word and spare my men if I helped him get Sensei to grow past her limits. Perhaps that is why he gave her the supposed gift from his daughter's harvest festival. I still feel like he is hiding something else, but I don't know what it is. After this long drawn-out fight, I decided to ask my sensei Son questions in the hopes she will give up in fighting me, or at the very least stop holding back against me as well. If I can usurp Son of her skills, it would help me stand a better chance against Rimuru possibly. Hinata, sensei, why are you still siding with that monster? He clearly is just using you to strengthen his country, isn't he? What is he using to keep you here working for him? She seemed to ponder my question like she wanted to put her own thoughts into words. After a little longer of sword strikes and misses did she respond. Shizu, you are right about him just using me to strengthen his country, but it's not by as much as you think it, for the reason you think. Why? The reason I trust him so much is because he saved not only me but your juniors as well. He even got Yuki back on the side of good instead of continuing down his dark path. He fights not for his country alone but to protect the world from the threat that's coming to attack everyone in the future. It's the reason he has gathered so much power in one place. But most of all, I help him because he helped me by sacrificing everything he once had before. So basically, I help him because I owe him a great deal, and I couldn't stand constantly using him to aid my problems alone for no price at all. I came to realize that is what I'd been doing most of my life, and that I only helped people temporarily and not permanently like he does. I wish to imitate even a fraction of the strength and protect he gives to others. I do want to just take but give back to him for all he's done for me, along with being worthy of standing by his side as well. It was at that moment two things happened. One is me realizing that Shizu had fallen for Rimuru of all people like Luminous, and that she saw her life as something she didn't deserve to have from being given a second chance by Rimuru like she told me before. This was further made her feelings of inadequacies worse when Rimuru kept freely giving her strength and his protection for nothing in return. It makes her think she is nothing more than someone who uses others for her own benefit rather than a hero who has saved many people in her whole life. The second thing that happened was her evolution, like Rimuru said would happen. It seems her realizing her goals and reason to protect others caused her to evolve. Usurper shows that she is now stronger than I am, but also that its abilities are blocked like Lady Luminious is for me. She has become a true hero, as she should have been long ago in my eyes. I could feel some tears forming in my eyes at seeing her finally becoming the very thing I always knew her to be. Shizu, I see, so this is what Diablo and the others meant by a sudden surge of power after becoming a spiritual life form. With this I'm now one step closer to my ultimate goal for not only myself but for the whole world. I will not let the fools who orchestrated these events to cause good souls to perish in this battle for their benefit alone. Rimuru, well said Shizu. I see you have realized your own ideals of heroism now. Your doubts have been cleared and your goal has been found. I'm glad that Hinata could help you remove your darkness that lurked in your mind, stopping you from achieving your true potential. I'm surprised, however, that you evolved not once but twice at the same time though. Becoming a saint and a hero is impressive to have happen. Thank you Hinata for aiding her in her enlightenment. Hinata, it was nothing. I feel like I've finally repaid her for all she gave to me. But who is the one who orchestrated these events, if I might ask then? Rimuru, a fair question to ask. The 7 luminaries and the Rosso family are the real culprits behind this battle. I'm currently delaying their entry into this area by manipulating time so the whole battle was resolved before they appeared. Want to help me defeat them when they arrive? Hinata, bring those old fools to justice finally. I won't refuse such a welcome invitation to that. As they are traitors to Lady Luminous, I'll happily execute them myself. Rimuru, good, though I doubt you'll be fighting alone. Hinata. You have a bad habit of working alone, don't you? Try to rely more on those friends of yours, would you? Hinata, I'll try, but it's clear I'll need to up their training again before I can do such a thing. Rimuru, is that so? Then I have a good place to train them at. Care to come to my nation for a discussion and a meal with me and Shizu? Hinata, I don't mind going after we settle this dispute. Rimuru, very well then. I guess I should let the true masterminds come to the area then. I'll also call some people who have been itching to fight as well. He has more people who can fight people at the luminaries level. I thought I'd underestimated him before, but I guess I was wrong. Little did I know, however, just how far-reaching his influence truly was. Rimuru's pav. After talking to Hinata, I lifted my space-time domination over the world so the culprits could show themselves finally and fall into my trap as well. The battle I saw took longer than I thought it would. I noticed Shizu was about to hatch very early on in the fight, but her lack of a goal seemed to stop it from happening. Luckily Hinata managed to get her to gain one while fighting her. Both were of course holding back, but it wasn't an easy fight for either of them. Hinata has great skills in swordsmanship while Shizu has average skills and more experience in combat. Her training with the monsters of Tempest has helped her greatly in growing her foundation to a whole new level. I wonder what her current strength is right now. Seal, shall I tell you? Rimuru, no, no. I want to let her surprise me with her newfound strength. You can. Tell me after she has her chance to show me her growth like she wished to originally. Seal, understood. After congratulating Shizu on her new growth and getting Hinata to agree to train in the labyrinth like before, I then allowed the Rassos to deploy the plan they came up with. After deactivating the time delay spell Seal had created recently, they appeared from a portal nearby. Granbell, so you all failed to defeat a simple demon lord. I guess you all were unreliable from the start then. I'll have to deal with this threat to the human race myself then. Shizu, Tempest is no threat to the human races at all. You have no right to say that when you happily sent humans to die for your own greed and goals. Hinata, 7 luminaries, for causing a possible war with Tempest against the will of Lady Luminous, I shall execute you all for the crime of treason. Granbell, ha, ha, and you think you can enforce that ruling upon us, do you, Hinata? You can't beat me when I try and you know it. You haven't even become a saint, let alone a true hero yet. Why don't you go back to Luminius since you seem to care about her will so much instead of getting in my way? Hinata, I'm here at the orders of my goddess and not because I wanted to be here. Besides, I have beaten all of you before I can do so again. Rimuru, no you can't, Hinata. Hinata, what? Rimuru, you can beat the other 6, but Granbell is different than the rest are. He's a chosen hero on the cusp of awakening into one. You can't win against him as he is of a similar strength to Luminous. Though he would still lose to her true strength. Granbell, so I am no to even the elusive void dragon, am I? You seem to be better informed than I had anticipated you to be. Such a threat to the world like you should have been eradicated by the start of Dragon long ago. Your very existence is a threat to all life in the world, so why have you returned here and now? Rimuru, curious are you? Granbell, of course I am. You are one of a few beings that was forced to be sealed away by Veldanava himself, why wouldn't I be concerned at your sudden return here again after so long? Rimuru, I see, are you asking because you want to know or because your old teacher wants to know? What do you think, Yuki, Damrata? After I said that the 2 individuals came out of the forest and exposed themselves to everyone. Of course they weren't alone either, Granbell had brought all of his forces to bear in this battle, including that insectar of his. Well, at least this cleanup will be a simple one to deal with. After they appear, I made a silent thought communication with a few individuals who begged me to let them fight before I got here. Most of Tempest did want to fight after all, to see how strong they had gotten after the gifts Sasha gave them passed. Rimuru, Veldora, the prey has taken the bait. Bring the others with you, would you? Veldora, Kua ha ha, of course dear brother, I shall make a grand entrance with everyone else. Just be sure to seal off their escape routes as well after we arrive. Rimuru, of course Veldora, buy me as much time as you can so I can free the kids under Granbell control and try not to kill anyone that's not been given permission to be killed. We shall teach them all why Tempest is unbeatable today. Veldora, of course Rimuru, of course, but why does that include that spy of the Empire Damrata as well? To be continued.